Hey y'all, it's Nani. I wanted to talk about Pixie Village. I'm going to go ahead and do it on my main island and one of my minis where I am working on my butterfly palace and I need cinnabar. So I figured this was a good way to get my cinnabar. Okay, a supply list first of all. You might not need 40 torch, but if you're impatient like I am, the 40 torch will help you. The 15 planks and the 6 ropes are for a bridge, so you do need that, and you're going to need 18 spaghetti and meatballs at the at the end of the island. So here is just a close-up look at the beginning parts, and you'll be coming over here first. So here's a look at the entirety of part 1, or the first, I think it might be the first third of the quest, at least the first half. These are the things you're going to need, the pink circles. You have to come over here first and get next to your pixie house over here first, and then you're going to be collecting these pink circle areas and interacting with these ponds that you see all over the place. So here's the first main part of the quest. You're going to be collecting burnt crystals, which was the pink circles, and then over the ponds you'll free the pixies. Okay, a quest running along with it concurrently is this thing to destroy these thorny thicket bushes, and you're going to have to do this multiple times to proceed through, and this takes time. Okay, so here's an example. This is, I have to get over here in this cloudy area, can't get through these thicket, so you're going to use your pixies in the pixie house to assist you getting through there, and you're going to get elixir as a reward for doing that. Okay, when you first reach your pixie house and you click on it to chop down one of these thorny thicket thingies, this is what you're going to see. And you're going to see that it'll hold 5 elixir at a time, and it'll craft that at the rate of 5 minutes each. Here's a look at what I mean. You have to click on this to choose the thorny bush that you want to chop down. And see how it's got the 5 hovering over? If it maxes out at 5, then it quits working. So you have to come back every 25 minutes or so to empty this out so that it'll continue to work, chop down your thorny thicket thingy. You can upgrade that for the price of 600 gems, and it'll make the rate go down to 3 minutes each, and it'll hold 15, so you don't need to necessarily come back as often, and that's how you get that to level 2. Sorry, if you do want to upgrade it, click on the green plus symbol to upgrade. Alright, if you want to upgrade it a second time, this goes down, the cost goes down to 400, but it looks like the storage also goes down. I'm not going to upgrade again. I did it once just to help me with time, but I'm not going to do it again. But if you do upgrade it a second time, then it goes down to 1.5 minutes to chop through those. So let me click on one. Where's one right here? I'm not going to pick it. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just going to take my elixir. It'll make elixir for you. Okay, back to this map. Once you reach back here, you're going to need to chop your way through to get to this side, as I said. Once you do that, then you can see this green dash line here. That'll open up for you to get back here. You'll need the pixie house to chop a thorny bush for you again right here to proceed to this area. At the same time, you're going to need to get to the back of this, which is completely blocked off. So that is where the dark forest comes in. You can see all the little purple bushes right here. So you can basically get everything except for the last two that you need and the last pond that you need. At that point, you have to go through the dark forest. My cute little dark forest graphic. Okay, to enter in there, you're going to need 3 torches. So in the beginning I said up to 40, but not necessarily 40. That's because if you don't lose your way, you won't need any torches. If you do lose your way, you will need torches. So make sure to take torches into that dark forest with you. I mean, I took 20 just to be safe. And I didn't use any the second time. I used 1 the first time. So just have them ready in case you need them. The other thing you want to make sure you have is strength. Because if you do lose your way, it's going to cost 25 strength each time you need to light a torch. So if you light 1, you're down by half. If you light 2, then your strength is gone and you're either using diamonds to refill or failing. So, well, not necessarily failing because you can still get through it just with energy, but try to have full strength and extra torches just in case, and a map so that you don't get off course. The best I can tell, there are 3 of these for this dark forest, and here's the one that enters in on the right side. And if you follow this path, then you shouldn't get off course and you shouldn't need any torches. Alright, this is the one that's entering more in the center, following that around. Here's an example of getting off course. So the person that did this map came this way and hit a dead end. Now supposedly, which I haven't figured that part out yet because I haven't had to, lighting these torches will help you find your way. I don't know what happens exactly when you do that, but this is an example of where you hit a dead end and take 25 strength and a torch to help you find your way. Lastly, this is the 3rd and I think final map. I wouldn't bet my life on it, but I think. And it enters to the left and comes around like that to get out. And again, if you don't lose your way, you won't need any strength or torches to get through here. Okay, so here I am on my mini island. I want to point out now at this point that I don't have a lot of energy on here. I started out with, what did I start out with? My tablet here. I started out with 8,700 to get to this point. So actually, I just paused and did some math. That means I got to this point with less than 3,000 energy. Less than, by carefully following the maps. So that's really good. Okay, so what happened was I had my pixies chopping through right here so that I could get to the back to get the rest of my flaming crystals. So I'm just going to click through here. So now I have broken through here. I can proceed. Let me look at the quest. So I have just got these 2 last pixies to find, and that means there's a pond right here. And when I finish that part of the quest, then what's going to happen is this is going to open up, if I recall. I'm trying to remember. Can't remember what I did in the last hour. I've got so much going on. Okay. So I'm going to put my last 2 crystals on. That does take a torch. Collect these pixies. And chitter chatter. And that's how you get through here. So basically this is the end of part 1. There's one little tiny, let's see, find the mysterious hut, which is right there. So let's just go do that real quick because this is kind of like a mini quest. And then it triggers the next stage, the next big stage. So I would call what I've done up to this point stage 1 or part 1. And that'll be it right there. Chitter chatter. We're talking about witches. So everything's done for this part of the quest. Let me just show you this. So you can't get through. So if you click that, it takes you back to the Pixie house, and you pick, and then come up here and chop one. And by the time that's done, you're going to get 20 more elixir for free for that. Alright, so now I'm waiting. Here, let me go back one more time. You can level up for 400. Not gonna. I'm just going to be patient and wait. I think it's like 45 minutes, but y'all know I hate math, and that's math. Anyway, that is part 1. You can see that. I finished my mission here. It's my understanding there will be 5 of those little missions, and actually I just did that same mission and spent 480 energy for that. So if you're using Yoda, going slowly, make sure that you've got, I wouldn't go in with 480, I'd go in with the 600-ish, and extra torches and full strength. Okay, one last time. Here is the map for the first part, and this is where I am at right now. I will be doing a part 2 video when I figure out what's going on in the back there. So I put up here 3,500 energy to 4,000. Not true. I did it for about 2,700. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So maybe it's not going to be as bad as we all think. Thanks to the people that came beforehand and posted all the information. That is the only reason I got through this with so little energy. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you guys, please don't forget to like and share and follow my channel. And I hope everyone is having a spectacular weekend. All right, talk to you soon when I'm ready for part 2. Good luck.